the story with the Mongolian wild horses. So these guys are truly wild species of horse, and a lot of wild animals, they do communicate through whatever comes out of their backsides. So we're having a little bit of a smell there with one of our individuals. It's their version of Snapchat when they do go to the toilet, or Facebook or Instagram. But they obviously don't have any devices that they can play on or communicate with. But the Mongolian wild horse, a little while ago now, thought that people thought that they had completely disappeared. So in the 1960s, a small group of them was rediscovered, and this group only had about 13 or 14 reproductively viable individuals. So zoos came together and formed a captivity program, which turned out to be very successful. Their numbers jumped up to about 1,300 that we see in the world today. Certainly is a success story, and they really have come back from the brink of extinction. Something that does keep us hopeful here at Werribee Zoo, being a success story in terms of conservation, as we are trying to save a lot of wildlife in the world. Up next on the right, and also on the left, you can see, it's a perfect day for coming to the zoo. You guys coming on a Wednesday, also known as Hump Day. So we've got two lots of humps. We've got the bisons with their humps on their shoulders, and we've got the camels over there on their back. A little bit different types of humps though. The bison here on the right hand side, their humps is mainly made out of muscle. They've got really big heads that they need to keep up, and they use their heads to kind of heave objects out of the way. So a lot of neck muscles that accumulate into their humps on their back. As you can see, they're losing their winter coat at the moment, which within conditions such as Melbourne's offering, the transition between winter and summer coat is ideal at this time of year with 4 seasons in one day. But some people think that these are the buffalo. Well, they're actually a completely different species to buffalo. The bison here are more closely related to cows and goats than they are to buffalo. And differences between them and the buffalo is that the bison have those nice furry heads, big afros, and their furry beards just to shave away from November. But very big animals nonetheless. How do you get as big as a bison? We have to look at their diet. They eat a lot of food, they eat a lot of grass, so a lot of greens. Maybe that's a lesson for us. Do we have to eat our greens every night? No. Alright guys, now then, chocolate on top. Don't tell your parents I said that. That's really nice. But over on the left hand side is one of the most iconic species of desert animals found in the desert, the dromedary camels. What do you think do they store in their hump?
Water! Water!
Oh, there's a few different answers there. Now it is only just a common myth that they store water in their hump. They can drink up to about 130 litres in 13 minutes, but it is indeed fat that they store in their hump. They can store up to about 36 kilograms of fat, which allows them to travel in the desert anywhere up to about 150 kilometres without food or water.
What does that mean? What is beef?
So they've got adaptations for living in the desert.
Oh, this smells like Vietnam.
Keeping the sand out of their eyes.
This cow poo in Vietnam smells so bad. Oh, good.
Their nose. Now, if you see that on the camel, they've got a bit of a crevice that runs from their nose to their top lip. Now, they're actually able to drink their own snot to conserve water. And if you feel that little crevice between the nose and your top lip, we've got that very crevice as well. So, do you drink your snot?
No.
There's another bus just crossing the way. Another antelope there, underneath the shadows on the right there are scimitar or the oryx. Desert antelopes have those the white coat to them. Helps them to reflect the sun's heat.
Oh, look at this camera. It's the camel. The camel's on the road.
Getting in the way of the other bus. A little bit of travel ride.
Camel's on the road. Good luck. Oh my God, camel's on the road. Oh my God. I can't see.
Change the scenery now. We've done the desert. Now, how do we open gates?
I'm just seeing
What are the magic words?
Please.
Open sesame.
Open sesame.
2, 1.
Open sesame.
I don't have a button. What are you talking about? Don't tell the people in the back. It's our little secret. Okay, so we're going to cross through some water now. Time to put the goggles on. You bring your snorkels?
Yes.
So if I can get that, just sitting down and buttoned up. Have a look over to the left-hand side with our hippos. We've got Linda Bella there and baby Pansy. Pansy's only about 4 years old. She turned 4 about last week sometime. So make sure you just keep your hands inside, guys. If I see your hands outside, I stop the bus. Stay out here forever. Oh, a couple of baby birds down there in the water.
Oh, that's so cute.
So they have the purple water.
Oh my gosh. That's so cruel. The mom's so cruel. Open sesame.
Open sesame.
Go to Sesame Street.
Yeah, someone said it.
Ostrich.
Over on the left-hand side, along the fence line, you can see an ostrich. That's Frank. We can say
Frank.
Frank the ostrich.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank.
Because Big Red himself is busy doing stuff on the
Hi, Frank. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Frankie. I'm taking a video of you if you don't mind. Oh my God. Oh, there's like a full party.
New Zealand, the Kiwi. Up north in Australia, the cassowary are all flooded.
Also islands. There was a crocodile there before. I know. Sean, there was a crocodile over there, you know.
Now, right over the other side of the other road there, a small antelope species. These are known as the black buck.
What?
And there's a Cape Barren goose just crossing the road. Why did the goose cross the road? Maybe to get to the other side. We'll be able to get a little bit closer.
Bad jokes. Bad jokes. What a joke. No, it was good. No, that was
But
bad.
yes, we've got another open sesame gate here. But what we'll do when we go down we can hold into our seats really tight and be scared and close our eyes when we go downhill. So we've got to throw our hands up in the air like we just don't care. 3, 2, 1.
Now we can go in and stop. Go Sesame Street!
Not too scary. So we're just about to cross over the Werribee River now.
Werribee River.
I'm going to look out for the platypus. Although it's a very hot day, so I'm not sure if they'll be out today. never know what might see.
There's a hill coming up. They got kids. Yeah.
Now, who's feeling strong today?
Me. Not me. What did it say?
Okay, because if we don't get up this hill, you guys are getting out to the bus. You can encourage the rest of These are called the Texas Longhorn Cattle. There's something to do with their colour.
You get your trumpet out of those hills.
They do have very long horns, and that's
There's no
one way on how to keep
is on
nice and cool. Hey, I've got a little bit of a story now. You can all stay nice and quiet for this story. We've got a bit of a relationship between the livestock and the wildlife, particularly in places like northern Kenya, where farmers are raising farm animals and of course, unfortunately when we do raise farm animals, it puts a lot of pressure on the local wildlife, like Werribee zebra.
So you get for calling your duck. I don't care.
Now,
I don't care.
with our Peaceful Wildlife campaign, this actually helps out the farming communities. And so it's our Peaceful Wildlife campaign to jump on board a tradition of being making practice by the women in these communities. We're making breeded products in order to generate a secondary income source to the farmland. This is very useful so that they can give back some of the land to the local wildlife. It's one way that the Peaceful Wildlife does create wildlife friendly communities.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine what it would be like to live in a little village like this on the right-hand side? So with the Peaceful Wildlife campaign, the families can then send their kids to school, high school uniform, get a good education just like you guys are doing today. Learning about their wildlife just as we are learning about ours. Now, as we come around this corner, have a look down to the left-hand side. You might be able to see
Oh, look, zebra trot.
a rhino having a bit of a bath.
Oh my god! How's the zebra been trot?
So don't worry if you didn't get a good view there, we're going to get there a bit closer hopefully.
Going in here.
Use all of our senses while we're on tour. Using your eyes, use your ears, use your nose. Just to enhance the memory that we have down here. Now over on the left-hand side, just keep your eyes out.
I've been
So a
open
very large
though.
area full of animals.
My sunny son.
What animals can you see from here?
I can see me.
You see the giraffe?
No, where's the giraffe?
I can see Koi, I can see Gordon.
You think the rhinoceros? Did you see the dragon?
Where's the dragon? Dragon.
What are you talking about? There's no dragon.
Where's the dragon?
We're going to
That's on top of the top.
The dragon tree.
slide down into Africa.
It's a dragon tree.
We're going to have a look at the dead tree.
It's the dragon tree.
So when we get to the bottom of the hill, the tree, which is on the left side, it will be
Oh, shoot! What happened? There was a shoe.
We're fighting extinction
There's a dragon.
because there's no more dragons.
Hey guys, it was just a dragonfly. Relax.
Unfortunately, they've all disappeared. We don't want the rest of these animals to suffer the same fate as the dragon. We want them to do well.
I can see a hole.
That's why we have to stay stay on to or hold on to all these old trees, especially those trees over 100 years old that have hollows in them. The trees hollows that provide habitat for a lot of local wildlife. It's one way that we are able to work with locals. Now, we're going to get very close to the rhinos. They've got very good sense of hearing. So it's very important that we do stay nice and quiet for the rhinos. The quieter we are, the longer that we can stay near the rhinos. At the moment, it looks like they're doing their boulder impressions. They are just a bit nervous. And did you shower this morning? Because they've got a very good sense of smell, so they'll be able to work out who didn't shower. Yeah, just here on the left-hand side. These are the southern white rhinos.
I think it's from
They've got very wide lips to help graze the grass up the tops of the savannah.
Oh, that looks like a. That looks like a.
Black rhinos have more of a beak-shaped lip to help browse the bushes. So depending on the shape of the lips, they're suited for different foods.
Imagine one just poops right now. Yeah.
Mannequin challenge. A mannequin challenge with the
So
rhino.
one of the most impressive things about the rhino is its horn. Now,
Is that rhino
do you
dead?
guys know what the horn is made out of?
Yes.
Keratin, that's right, somebody said it.
Keratin.
And what is keratin? Well, if you have a look at your fingernails, scratch your hair, think about your hair, think, and you'll actually be touching keratin. So it's both fingernails and our hair that actually has keratin in it. Just like the rhino horn. Now there's some people in the world, some bad people, who actually think that the rhino horn has some sort of magical or medical properties to it. But we know that's not true. The only thing that a rhino horn is actually good for is the rhino itself. We don't need to take the rhino horn away from it. Some people think that this is true. And so the rhino horn, these poachers are taking the rhino horn away from them and allowing them to die. This is one of the reasons why the rhinos are disappearing in the world. Habitat loss and poaching. So this is a pretty sad thing, isn't it? We can't imagine a world without rhinos, so we need to save the rhinos. To do that, Zoos Victoria now has a partnership with the Rhino Fund Uganda, an organisation that's helping to save the wildlife and the rhinos in their natural habitat. With this partnership, we can provide protection with rangers and the right rangers with the right equipment, so they can protect the rhinos against poachers.
Say hi
Fly back to
It's been 20 minutes.
Bye.
There on the right hand side of the zebras, hiding away in the shadows. It looks like
Please go up this hill.
giraffe, ostriches, and some caged humans. Maybe we can go say hello to our caged humans. We'll go a little bit closer.
Oh, they're going so close. Wait, they're going so close. It's ostrich.
On the left hand side, out on its lonesome, is one of our eland over there.
How do they
On the
get
left.
to go so close?
The antelope, really big antelope. Yeah, who's got a spare seat next to them? These guys can jump so high they can jump into this bus if they wanted to. About 2 or 3 meters high. Although they are a shy animal and, well, you guys are school kids. You're a little bit loud for them maybe? Just stay really quiet maybe you want to. No, maybe he just wants to relax out there in the savannah. Just enjoying the sun.
What a legend, man.
Now the eland, they were once farmed. Oh, people have tried to farm them just like cows because their milk has about 3 times the amount of protein in it than cow's milk does.
Jin, can you actually
Although
walk?
they are a nomadic species, which
Jin.
means they like to walk long distances. So even the farmers have trouble holding them behind fences. So they can jump over these fences overnight and then move on to greener pastures.
You're like Anthony and Prep, the ones that can
A
talk.
little bit tricky for the farmers. But at the moment, there are some behind this fence on the right hand side. See if you can spot some baby ones.
Stop. Hey, you
So
talk.
we have had some recent arrivals. They're about
Hey, look at his
maybe
face,
8
he's
weeks old
crying.
now. The babies.
Oh, so cute.
So although they are the biggest, they can be the biggest antelope species found in Africa. As you can see, some of them are quite small. But still, the babies are bigger than
Talk to
Indian
me.
antelope.
Stop.
You might see a little bit later.
Stop. Look at it, okay? You can't put your head here. Hey, that's at least interesting than this bush with a fence. That's more interesting. Yes, more interesting. Are you recording and talking for once? Oh my gosh, look how interesting. Interesting the wildlife is. Look at that. I
So you
know.
may notice they've got a bit of a skin fold that comes off their neck. This is a dewlap. And it actually helps them to regulate their body temperature. They can pump blood through the dewlap to help cool their blood down. The wind takes the coolness down. Then they can pump the cooler blood through their body to
This
stay
is
nice
better.
and cool. But staying in the shadows is another way they can stay nice and cool. Two ostriches.
How long have we been on this
Now,
for?
ostriches are the only birds in the world
23 minutes.
that only have two
Now stop
two
recording.
toes on them. With only 2 toes.
If your fingers, the phone thing goes to
These
10%.
toes are quite, they're really big tendons and
How
muscles
about if it's
so
100%?
that they are able to
I
run very fast. They are of course the fastest.
will go on the silver and die with Pennywise. A rock is amazing. A giraffe.
They're currently hiding amongst the trees at the moment. So,
They're not even driving on the road.
giraffe,
How good are
known
they?
as a tower. A tower of giraffe. Maybe because they're so tall, like a tower.
Oh, they just.
It looks like they're
down the
licking the bark at the moment.
Whoa, they're so Ooh. Hey. Now that's more interesting. The truck.
Taking the bark off the trees. They eat all sorts of
Look how lucky they are.
vegetation.
Look. Look how lucky they are. Look at the sun there.
And they've got very long necks. Now, why do you think the giraffe's head is so high?
Because of its neck. Reach leaves.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's not what I'm thinking, no?
So predators
Well,
can't get it.
actually, the reason why I'm thinking why the giraffe's head's so tall, because their feet stink. No, that's not right. I heard the correct answer before. It's so they can get up to the tops of the trees to rip the leaves off. So well done to that person there. Their tongue is about 45 centimetres long. They can lick their eyes. They can lick their noses as well. Clean their noses with their tongue. Can anybody here clean their tongue? Clean their tongue with their nose?
Yes, no.
I wouldn't recommend it, but try. And we can say hello to our caged humans as well. Hello humans.
My sister can do it. Go to your nose. Get a zoom of that house. So we're going back now.
Now, even though we're in our little bit of Africa at the moment, you may notice there's a few birds that go around. There's a lot of native birds. And it's a lot of the vegetation that attracts the birds. So also, if we learn to love different habitats and preserve habitats, that's one way that we can look after local wildlife as well. So the rhinos are over on the left-hand side. Remember, continue to use your noses as well. Take a sip, you can smell the rhinos. Well, that's either rhino or rhino poo.
Oh, we're back here. We're back here. Now we're gonna go up the hill. We're gonna go up the hill.
And we're just about up in the savannah. How about we say goodbye to our animals?
Bye, Rhino. I'll do the mannequin challenge with you. Mannequin challenge with the rhino. Mannequin challenge with the rhino. Bye, Bill. No. Oh, look. Mannequin challenge. Bye, Mark. Is this your first time at Werribee Zoo? No, second. This is my fifth. Oh my gosh. Werribee hunter. Come here to hunt animals. You killed 5 here. Yeah, I killed, I've only killed 2. You've killed 5. I killed 5 birds. How much animals have you killed? 5 I think like 20 flies. Oh yeah, flies. True, so that would be like, I was about to say birds. I was about to say, and then I was like, oh yeah, flies. Oh, about 1,500. Yeah, that's an estimate. Yeah, it's around there.
These animals don't disappear in the world. So, I know we're having a lot of fun at the moment.
Bye, fence.
But this is very serious thing that we talk about. And that is the wildlife is disappearing.
Hey, that's my house. Stop recording it. That's my house.
We don't do anything.
My house.
Save animals.
I'm gonna
We
see
may
you.
actually lose